How's it going, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to my channel, The Cosmic Wonder, where we talk about the thing that we love the most, Marvel, and of course, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Today we have some really awesome news about Black Panther 2, some news about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and just good news about Phase 5 of the MCU that is coming up in general. Coincidentally, good news for Phase 5 means that we have good news for Phase 4, because if they're working on Phase 5 stuff right now, that means they're pretty confident with their Phase 4 release schedule as it sits currently, which is great because that means that we're going to be getting Black Widow in November, and then of course some Disney Plus shows coming up right after that as well. So I'll break down this good news, but first, if you're new, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all the Marvel content and everything happening in the MCU, and also for your chance to win this week's giveaway, a Marvel Iron Man Funko Pop. To enter, all you have to do is subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment down below about the video. So in the midst of all of this pandemic news, in the midst of a lot of uncertainty, we have some really good news. Black Panther 2 has now been listed on a production grid to start filming. And according to this production grid, Black Panther 2 is going to start filming on March 1st of 2021. And that's about 10 months away. And that filming date makes a lot of sense considering the fact that Black Panther 2 still has the release date of May 6th of 2022. Now what's really interesting is that it says that it's going to be filming in Australia. The first Black Panther film, although a lot of people think that it was filmed in Africa, it was actually filmed in Atlanta for the most part. The majority of the filming took place in Atlanta. However, it looks like they won't be shooting in the same studio that they shot at before. Now Black Panther 2 relied a lot on CGI. Most of what we saw was CGI. But what's really interesting about Australia is that it has a lot of different terrains. It has jungles, it has deserts, but it also has the ocean. This is something that Atlanta does not have, because you have to wonder why they're not shooting it in Atlanta again. The first one was a massive success, and other Marvel movies are shooting in Atlanta currently. In fact, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which we're going to talk about in just a bit, is filming in Atlanta as well. So why is Black Panther 2 filming in Australia? And it's just speculation on my behalf right now, but I think it's because of the ocean. And why do they need the ocean? Because Black Panther 2 is going to involve Namor. Now, of course, they use underwater tanks and a lot of CGI for underwater scenes, but if you're going to have a film that is going to heavily involve an underwater group of people, you're probably going to show large bodies of water a lot. And you don't have that in Atlanta, and you don't want to CGI an ocean. So you have the ocean, but then again, you also have all of the other scenery that you need to make the film look like it is shot in Africa. Now remember, the writers of Avengers Endgame did confirm that they did put a Namor Easter egg in the movie. They said sometimes you plant seeds, sometimes they grow, hinting that Namor's debut is right around the corner. And again, it's just speculation, but to me, it seems like they're choosing Australia to shoot Black Panther 2 at because of the ocean around it. Which, if true, definitely means that Namor is going to be in Black Panther 2, which he is rumored to be. Now, the production summary doesn't say anything about it because they know that these get out. It just says more adventures with T'Challa, the King of Wakanda, aka the Black Panther. But I firmly believe that Namor is going to be in Black Panther 2. And then we have a production grid for the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. They plan to start shooting in February 2021, February 1st, in Atlanta, Georgia. Now this is great news because we didn't really know too much about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It was actually supposed to be in Phase 4, but of course James Gunn got fired and then rehired and got brought on to do the new Suicide Squad and can't work on Guardians of the Galaxy 3 until he finishes that. So we don't have a release date for Guardians 3, but it starts filming 1 month before Black Panther 2 starts filming. And Black Panther 2 comes out in May of 2022, so that means we could probably expect Guardians to come out early 2022 or late 2022. And hopefully, finally, get that debut of Adam Warlock that was teased at the end in the post-credit scene of Guardians Volume 2. But this is great news because the pandemic is dying down just a little bit. Movie theaters are slowly starting to open back up, and production at studios are starting to kick up again. So that means that Marvel seems pretty confident in their Phase 4 release date schedule, and hopefully we'll find out more about Phase 5 soon. So let me know what you think about this awesome news in the comments down below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you can stay up to date on everything relating to the MCU. For live updates, you can follow me on Twitter, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.